ANC challenged over Malema expulsion, and the ANC defends its proposal for the Constitutional Court changes. With the news this hour, I'm Ayanda Gunene. ANC Youth League leaders from several provincial structures have challenged the ANC to expel them along with its League President Julius Malema. League leaders from 7 provinces today pledged their support for Malema and vowed to continue to recognize him as their leader. The Youth League today confirmed that Malema and suspended League spokesperson Floyd Shibambu, as well as Secretary General Sindiso Magaka, will lodge an appeal within the stipulated 14-day period. Free State Youth League chairperson Khotso Maropela.
There's an attempt by the leadership of the ANC to isolate President Julius Malema and the other comrades of the NEC from the entire collective. That's why we've been very much consistent to say that these resolutions are the resolutions of the National Congress. If it means that our membership should be taken away also, we are prepared, we are ready for that. We can be suspended, we can be expelled for the resolutions and for what we stand for.
Gauteng residents have been warned to expect limited services in hospitals and clinics as workers will be taking part in COSATU's National March on Wednesday against labour brokers and the Gauteng e-tolling system. COSATU says it's working hard to ensure that some essential service employees can join the march. Schooling will also be affected as teachers belonging to SATU are expected to join the march. Gauteng COSATU Secretary Dumisani Takile.
Those critical and crucial workers must remain behind. But we expect the majority of workers in ESCOM to come out in support of this particular action to join us. Equally so, our unions, Nehao and Tinosa, as we speak, engage with various departments in making sure that also they reach a minimum service level agreement, so that those particular key posts and critical posts must not be left unmanned.
A former police officer, a Kruger National Park employee and 6 other men have appeared briefly before the Magistrates Court in White River, Mpumalanga, for alleged rhino poaching. Former police officer Joseph Nyalunga and the other suspects were arrested in Hazyview and Mkhuhlu on the road to the Kruger National Park over the weekend. Nyalunga was found in possession of 4 rhino horns and more than 60,000 rands cash. More than 5 million rand was discovered in 2 large trunks in one of his 3 houses. The case has been postponed to next Monday. Moshibi Mkalipi reports.
This is not for the first time that Joseph Nyalunga is arrested. The former police officer was stationed at Lebombo border post and later worked in White River police station, where he resigned in 2010 following a murder case. This case was struck off the roll. Last year, December, he was again arrested for being in possession of more than 3 million rand cash, and the case has been postponed to the 19th of April for further investigation. This weekend, he was found in possession of rhino horns and more than 5 million rand. The police also discovered an automated money counter used by banks to count large sums of money, various electrical appliances suspected to be stolen, and 2 gun silencers were also discovered. The 6 of his co-accused were arrested in his 3 houses, while the other one was with him during the arrest. The case has been postponed to next week Monday for further investigation and have been kept in custody.
Justice Minister and the ANC's head of policy, Jeff Radebe, has again defended the ruling party on its policy proposal on the review of the powers of the Constitutional Court. Releasing his discussion documents on peace and stability today, the ruling party said it wants the discussion in relation to the judicial governance and administration of courts. Last month, President Jacob Zuma called for the powers of the Constitutional Court to be reviewed. Radebe says constitutional amendments are not new in a constitutional democracy.
There is scare tactics in the public domain that we as the ANC were not entitled to talk about the Constitution, and that it's heretical even to suggest that we have to amend the Constitution. The Parliament of the Republic of South Africa has amended our democratic Constitution 16 times. Not a single person has ever raised any issue. Under President Mbeki, President Mandela, President Motlanthe, the administration headed by President Zuma has not as yet amended the Constitution.